Distance creates attraction. And I don't care what anybody says, this is literally how psychology works. So there's a few things that happens when you are not around someone. You actually tend to remember the good stuff more vividly, while the day-to-day friction just fades into the background. When things are undefined and you're not sure where you stand with a person, it actually creates more psychological intensity. Your brain is more engaged because there's something to figure out about the other person. If they're not always available to you, the person actually feels more valuable. So you should always create a sense of scarcity and keep a little bit of distance when you're talking to someone or dating them, because if you're constantly available all the time, they are actually going to get easily bored with you. The reason why you would look more desirable to the other person is because you are hard to get, because you are not easily available to the person. Funny thing about it is that it becomes an illusion to the other person because they don't really know you that well. So their brain is forced to imagine scenarios about you, about who you are, what you do, what your friends are like, basically what you're all about.
I don't listen to women, and that's why my life is great. People ask, how did you get so rich? It's simple. I avoided female activities designed to waste my time. Women tell me you'd be happier if you were married. Really? I should leave my Batman lair that looks like a nuclear silo? Leave my underground peptide laboratory? Leave Katana's sword fights with my boys in the courtyard? No thanks. I will keep my freedom, and you can call it growing up. I call it giving up, and it's not personal. I just enjoy building my kingdom more than your floor plan.
If you're from the Central Valley or in the neighboring cities and you're experiencing hair loss, you need to get in contact with us and see if Scott Micropigmentation might be a good fit for you. I see all the time these guys that come to my office and they tell me, hey, I got the money, got the house, the cars, the clothes, I'm healthy, I'm fit. But when I look into the mirror, when I look up, there's nothing there. And, they're missing a part of themselves that used to be there. So that's why they come to my office to get Scott Micropigmentation done. And once we're done, they feel totally better about themselves. Confidence is through the roof, and they'll have a whole new aspect of life. This treatment isn't just for guys. It's also for ladies as well. For you ladies that are experiencing hair loss or thinning the scalp, get in contact with us. For you guys, it could be due to anything. Pregnancy, stress, hormonal imbalance, maybe even just your diet or genetics. So if you're experiencing any form of hair loss, get in contact with us and see if Scott Micropigmentation is a solution for you. Contact us at 559-792-5743. We're located here in Fresno, California.
What's a red flag in a guy? Yellow teeth. Ooh, like bad hygiene? Yeah.
She's a 10, but she has yellow teeth. I can't do it. What is she, like a 1?
She's a 10 with yellow teeth. She's blonde, I'll give her a 2.
How often do you whiten your teeth?
3 days a day.
3 times a day?
3 times a day.
He's a 10, but he has yellow teeth.
No, he's a 5.
He or she is a 10, but they have yellow teeth.
4. No, not even, like 2.5.
Stretch, stick. Still really yellow. Now the purple. Oh my god. Goodness gracious. See if they stay like that. So I just got done brushing everything off and just look. My Ronalds are still like at a 6 or a 7 and my top is like a 1 now.
Saying to stretch and stick it. Yo. Oh my god.
These are selling out so fast, so if you're lucky enough to still see that orange cart down below, I would try to grab these down before they're gone again.
The girl loves the man and then all of a sudden she hates him. Eres un vale verga. No, this and that.
The girl
But we
only
can't
feels
say
that way
nothing.
the girl only feels like that when a guy stops putting effort, where a guy stops taking her dates, when a guy stops paying attention to her, when a guy stops texting her good morning and good night every day. Like, a girl loses interest, you need to put a lot of attention to girls. If not, they're gonna stop loving you. It's not they stop loving you for one thing to another, it's that you stop putting in the fucking work.
Stop scrolling if you missed out on the early days of Tesla, Nvidia, or Palantir. The biggest market opportunity of the decade is happening right now, and the retail herd is about to get completely left behind. If you are not positioning yourself this week, you are choosing to stay broke. SpaceX is launching its historic IPO at a mind-blowing valuation of $1.75 trillion. It is dropping on Friday at a fixed price of $135 a share. Wall Street is making history by allocating a massive 30% of the shares directly to retail investors. That is over $22 billion up for grabs. But here is the real secret that 99% of traders do not know. Buying the main stock at $135 means your upside is limited. The real smart money is flooding into a hidden, wholly owned infrastructure subsidiary of SpaceX. It is trading right now at just $5. My deep data models project this asset to skyrocket all the way to $90 once the market rotation hits full speed. I am not sharing this hidden ticker publicly. This exclusive playbook is only for my inner circle who support this channel. If you want the full data science investment report for free, smash that follow button, like this video, and comment 90 right below. Check your DMs. I will send the exact play directly to you.
We can take an average dude and we can physically build him up to the level we need him at. But when it comes to the mindset, that's something you're born with. In fact, there's a saying during selection. It's called Victor Whiskey, VW, a voluntary withdrawal, right? So a lot of guys just throw the towel. It's like they can't handle it anymore, right? And usually the comment is, sir, I'd like the voluntary withdrawal, or I'd like the Victor Whiskey, you know? And they're very nice about it. It's like, okay, you know, put on some dry clothes, put on a jacket, you know, get in the back of the truck, stand by, you know, and we'll get you out of here. And they take you to the rear, go take a shower, grab some food, relax, you know, and we'll have an out briefing later on. And you sit in front of the commander, and then the commander says, you know, good, thanks for coming out, man, you know, nice try, and I appreciate your, you know, your effort. And then usually what happens is, because the guys are sitting there nice and comfortable, they got a full belly, it's nice and warm again, you know, and they start having second thoughts, and they're like, sir, you know, you think it's possible I can try again? And here's the standard answer. There's no exception ever. The answer is, you can have a change of mind, but you can't have a change of heart, and you will never get another opportunity because you don't have the heart. Now think about the implications of that, right?
Hey, you know what I see in your life? You know what I see in your life? A fucking girl that just takes your money, uses you, doesn't love you, and then when you don't have any more money to give her, she's gonna leave.
I don't think that day will ever come where I don't have no money.
Okay, then she's only gonna want you for your money. She's not gonna love you, and then she's gonna be cheating on you on the low.
She's not gonna cheat.
She's gonna be cheating you. She's gonna be cheating with you on the low, and she's gonna come home to you after sucking a big black dick and yup, and all the dicks, Mexican dicks, all of the races.
You can marry her, have 6 kids together, buy the house with the white picket fence. Then one random Tuesday night, she hears a song from 20 years ago, and suddenly she's not yours and she's not in your kitchen anymore. She's back to some terrible decision she made while drinking at 23. That's the thing about a certain type of man that walks this earth. They become an imprint on women forever, like a scratch on a used car. You ask where it came from, nobody knows. The current owner wasn't even there when it happened, but that mark survives every single owner of that car. Most men want to be loved, but a few become unforgettable, and those are never the same type of men.
Love yourself a little bit harder this week, because with an increase in self-love comes automatically an increase in self-worth. And when you feel that increase in self-worth, it's really noticeable. And on weeks that you love yourself harder, you'll really notice that self-worth really rising. And that sets the standard of how you want others to love you based on your high self-worth. Love yourself harder this week. Bring up your self-worth.